Welcome to the podcast from Stress to Success Blueprint. I'm your host, Lolita Guarin, and today's episode is 232. And I continue talking about how to manage stress during the holiday season. Okay, so today's episode is really came out of this feeling of holidays can be fun, and we meet together with people that usually we do not have time to meet. Like finally you get to see your nephew that was just being born 3 months ago, or finally you get to have your uncle come back from overseas, and maybe you go to the neighborhood to visit your parents, and you meet your cousins and your neighbors, and can you believe it? Your crush from a sixth grade still lives there. So it could be this time of reunion and celebration and remembering things and thinking, oh, that was a time when we went. And as the holidays kind of passing by, you can get this grief, this feeling of, oh, it's going to be over soon. And you can get sad and, it's kind of a little bit depressing, and you're like, yeah. mm." So there are three things that you can do not to get into this. All right. So the number one thing is overall just take care of yourself. Self-care is very important. So you need to do things that you continue doing to your good, for your mental state, for your body, for your health and everything. You need to continue with what you're doing and even maybe think to yourself that you can do even better to help yourself better. But this is like the least of the things that you need to do. Meaning, if you feel like you're grieving and you want to just curl up in bed and don't do anything anymore, maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe you need to go on with your life and continue taking care of yourself. But that's like no brainer. So, but it's still right. We still need to do this. So it's an advice. Number two. Now we're getting a little bit different things. Yeah, I know. Um, Thank you, by the way, for being here, still listening in. Okay, so number two, what helped me a lot is what happens is when we leave the people that we care about, there is this grief of connection. Like, that's it. I'm not gonna see you again. Although, you have to wait till next year or something. But life can change. So you're grieving this good feeling. Good news is pandemic taught us great things, many things, but one in particular is how we can connect with people across the worlds through technology. And it's not really being feared now, and you can call somebody up on Zoom and have a great conversation. And there's so many apps that can keep people together in huge groups. So talk with your people that you think you will miss and plan to keep in touch. Plan events online. Plan events of actually meeting. So how about if you really will miss your aunt, you can say, you know what? How about if I come to visit you next summer? Or invite your nephew over, or do some other activities, but plan out. Or just say, you know what, how about I'll call you next week and start doing that. And if you say, well, I'm not really sure, should they, like, I don't want to tell people like what they need to do. They're probably thinking the same. And if you will not initiate something, well, you will fail by default. So just kind of really think about that. What is more important to you? Are you really afraid of being rejected by those people? Or will really it's painful for you to lose them for at least 1 year. And if you do not ask, you fail by default. So what is this happening? It's happening is that you are really, if you're not making any decision to reach out to those people and make something happen, yes, that grief will stay there. So take control of that and initiate things. Now, the third thing is if you think, well, yeah, those holidays were fun and all that, but I don't really think that I want to hang out with my nephew. That's great. Do not worry. The third tip, what I can give you, and it worked a lot for me as well, and a lot of my clients, is that when you over with those holiday season and all this, start thinking already what is that you're going to do after holiday season. It's because it looks like, especially here in US, there is this, all the festivities start like before Thanksgiving, and we get in Thanksgiving season, and after Thanksgiving we have this Christmas season for the whole like 2 months of a whole year. We like in all of this festivity, and they're like, oh my gosh, this is so good, we're so high, and then suddenly just poof, nothing. It's like a crash. Plan things that you love doing it in January or right after vacation. So you look forward to something. You're like, so does this high of great feeling, you just continue going. And maybe invite those people that you were like thinking maybe they don't want to participate in that. Look forward to something. Make a plan now. It doesn't have to be something expensive. Like I would like to travel the world, but I don't have the money. That's fine. Do you have a favorite coffee shop? Go sit there, enjoy the people. Find something that you love doing it. Or maybe new thing. How about new thing? And you see, a lot of times New Year starts with New Year's resolutions, and there are a lot of lifestyle changes that people sign up for. Different groups, different diets, different gyms. What happens is when you go to those kind of activities, you meet new people. Hence, you meet new friends. So it's all transition. And it's always just the way you will look at it, right? So look at it positively. Everything can be controlled and everything can be initiated. And hence, all that joy is really in your hands. It's up to you what you're going to do. I hope this video helped. If it did, give me a thumbs up, leave me a comment below, and tell me what is that you're looking forward to next year. Is there something that you already know what you will do? Or how is that you keep in touch through all of this year with the family members that you see only for the holidays? Leave a comment below and share your experiences, because that's how we learn. And for those who are going through the rough time, I'm still have my holiday special. There are quite a few sessions in 30 minutes and 60-minute specials for coaching session with me. So you're welcome to go on my website and book that session. And if you know someone who is really going through the rough time, it could be a very good gift as well. I'll be very happy to help you all. And I have my books on sale, and it's still holiday season. And when this is Tuesday, and we're looking right into Christmas. So for those who are celebrating, have a Merry Christmas.